Today on Zero Really Done, a continuation of fixing those 6 lasers. These are the two 1.8 watt Lightspace units. I got one of them here, and I'm going to be right now just going over and seeing what I can do with these units. So the first thing I want to check and make sure is accurate and done correctly is the wiring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to reconnect the 12 volt power supply and make sure that the 12 volt power supply is as it should be. There's this other wire here, and that may need to be resoldered if the other end of the wire is even still there. So it looks like, yeah, that goes to the power con. We're gonna have to get power from somewhere, right? Alright, so first immediate problem is that connection right there. So let's prepare to do that. So right here is the brown wire, which is the live, and that's in the UK color coding, I think. In the US it's white for neutral and black for live. Let's see. Really thick wire. Real fancy there, high quality wire. Nice and stiff. Alright, with the strip now, we can tin them up and prepare to solder. So, soldering iron. Solder. Right. And some heat shrink. Now I want to avoid any kind of sharp connection points on that. I'm going to make it nice, smooth. Here, let's see. Nice, smooth solder connection. More solder. Very nice. I got one little straggler. You won't straggle no more. Ow. That's only a 2nd degree burn. Worth it. Alright, so now with that sharp edge, I want to file off any kind of bits that's going to potentially poke through the heat shrink. Oh, I learned my lesson. No, not this time. Looks good to go. Before I shrink that on, we can go and connect up all the other wires. That'll hold its place for the time being. Alright, now we have neutral and live and ground on this to connect up. And the other power supply, so scoot this forward. I'll be connecting up live, neutral, and ground here. Alright, so that's voltage out. So we're going to want to connect that first. What? Okay, so check this out. I don't know if you can see in there or not. I can't get that wire out though, because somebody decided they were going to close the laser case on it. Doesn't make things easy for me at all, does it? Okay, well I gotta go get that wire now. Thanks. At least they didn't put the cover on too tight. Well, oops. Give me my wire. How do you even do that? Alright, so these wires need to get connected to that power supply. So let's see. 12 volt out to the laser driver. So take those. Let's put that on here for the time being. And then I got the plus and the minus. So plus goes on the plus side. And minus. Okay, now to the AC input side of things. Ground, which is the green yellowy guy. One connected to the case. So it's going to get connected to here. The wires are mighty flexible. Nah, goofy camera tripod. Fine, we'll keep it at that angle. Analog automatic adjusting tripod. With brain reading powers. neutral. Blue wire. On the live on the top. Things just got complicated because I just realized that there's no fuse. Okay. Well. Now we gotta figure out where that went. You know, wondering if that's what was cut out. I bet you that's what it was. But we still got those other wires underneath there too. Probably what I believe is the fan. Don't necessarily need to worry about those for the time being. The wires underneath. These guys. Let's see. Yeah, and there's the red one on this laser. Okay. So, these two wires that come up on the bottom. Assuming those go to the other 12 volt leads. So over here, let's connect those up to the 12 volts. Would you just cooperate? And those other two wires, now that I got them in position, I can attach under the power supply. So, negative, sorry, positive. And negative, okay. Black. I want the red though. Red. Yeah, no wonder why aliens have longer fingers. They need them for repairing their spaceship. Would you just? Jeepers Christ. Come on. Oh my god, these are flimsier than leaves in autumn. Curse you, laser people. I didn't design it. I just service it. Ah, stay. One down, one to go. Somehow that one was so much easier. I can't wait to do this all over again on the other one. Alright. That's down. That's down. Feed these wires through. Oh, I see. Oh. Fine, we'll just bend it around like that then. Get down. Before I plug any of this nonsense in, I want to see where the fuse goes on the other one. You know, somehow looking at this doesn't make me feel any better. Okay. Oh yeah. Suddenly know why. Okay, that brown absolutely does go to the fuse. Alright, with that all connected up on the AC side, now we can proceed on. Looks like that brown wire was cut because that's where the fuse went. So I want to get another fuse panel for the back. Eventually get that put in before they get resent off. Just to make sure everything's kosher. Here's the RGB laser driver, which looks to take 12 volts off that power supply. Oh, I'm going to go and connect that up as well. Negative. Actually, you know what? I want to test that power supply before I do any of that nonsense. It looks like everything is pretty okay though, compared with the other unit. The other unit looks a little iffy, but it's okay. And make sure that the laser itself is cured. We got a bunch of interlocks and stuff to also the feet. Don't have the switches, so that's gonna be fun. Well, start with that. We can disable a few of those interlocks. Don't have the keys to run the laser. First interlock to disable. That key switch interlock, which is going to be easy. just going to use a little jumper of solder. Looks clear, and it looks like there's going to be 2 interlocks to enable on here. Got these 2 and these 2, so I'm probably gonna find I can't really find a serial port. Heck, maybe you can stick solder into those 2. We'll find out, probably. So I guess different material like a paper clip or something, but you know what you have. That's what you have. So looks like those 2. Yep. And it looks to be those 2. Well, you know, we'll hope that is making connection. Everything that needs to be making a connection. Knock on wood. Okay, we got the laser connected up. We got power available to us. Got the meter. Put you on volts. See what's going on. And now we're going to do an impromptu power test to see if this works, or to see if my circuit breakers are quick. Oh, on. No smoke. Scan fail safety. Green scanners. Red status. Says nothing. Let's see. Our scanners are finding a home position. That one looks locked in. That one looks locked in. Let's see, we're getting 12 volts. Okay. Status. Flashing white. White. I assume white's good, right? Alright, well, let's make sure that we're getting 12 volts out of there, which we should be getting. 12.9 volts. Excellent. And that is correct polarity, right? Sure, shooting is. Alright. Shut her down. Let's connect up the lasers now. See if we get anything. We'll connect up the TTL. Sorry, not the TTL, the ILDA up to it. The laser driver shouldn't need that much cooling. I mean, it's only 1.8 watts, so it's not exactly lossy. So, for the time being, for testing purposes, we'll just keep it as is and put an insulating layer through that. And, the other stuff. Yeah. Make sure there's nothing stored up in the power supply while we do that. Okay. Negative. Positive. Seems reasonable enough. And the analog. which I'm assuming that black one, so it's got to be red. I'm gonna put that down. And of course I don't want that power supply for the laser to touch the galvo, so I'm gonna find some kind of insulating material to put between there, which will be suitable for the application. Yeah, that'll work. Random sudden noises, curiosity. Put that block down there. Yeah, the CD case there for testing. And yeah. See that great little connectors until they're not. Okay, I think it's time to get some data going into this laser. Now we have a computer which to work on. Excellent. Laser driver and everything else is connected up. DB25 in, I can do that. We're going to need to find something for the internal interlock. Start up quick show again. Let's see what we can use to hold that down for the time being. Oh, that looks like a job for packing tape. So now we're going to be testing to see if we get full output and see if the X and the Y galvos work. And see if packing tape works. That looks defeated. Okay. On. Oh yeah, gotta turn that on first. Status. White. Good. No smoke coming out. Light on laser power supply. Okay. Let's see what happens. Atmospherics. Boxes. Screen. Enable. Okay. Got a little bit of red. Got nothing on the galvos. We got output. That's nice. But the interlock. Scan safety on off. A little bugger doesn't want to go down. Let's run it again. See, got the shutter pushed down. Shutter flips up. Why you no flip down? Well, unplug it for the time being. Whatever that goes to. See what works without the shutter. Plug in. Shutter's unplugged. Yes. Okay, well. Getting some output. Gotta trace out where the shutter is. But it looks like everything is pretty good on that laser thus far. Give you a better image. Flip this up. Here's what we're getting for laser output. Turn off the light. Then get a better contrast on that. A little bit. Okay. Red. Red looks pretty Is that TTL? Wow, it kind of jumps weird. Huh. Very distinct jumps on that. I wonder if that's because of my mouse cursor and whatnot. Alright, well. Looks like it red's a little dim, a little out of alignment. Maybe. Let's see how white looks. White doesn't look too awfully bad. It's a little blue-green though. So I want to check out those reds eventually, see how those look. Maybe we can get a little bit more red in there. And check out where the shutter is. But it does look like all the galvos and stuff are working. And it looks like this laser is definitely fixable. For sure. Yeah, it's a little dim on the reds, but not too bad otherwise. Cool, next laser. Here with the second Lightspace color ray unit, one that needs a lot more work. And I'm going to tackle that firstly by the switch side. All these really nasty wires really need to go. It's all really bad condition. So, start by doing that. Remove all of this bad heat shrink. Oh man. Oh, yuck. Yuck, yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I do not approve. Oh, let's see how bad it is on the other one. I mean, that's terrible. Yucky indeed. Oh, that's just sloppy. Oof. Not much better. Give me my tool. Oh. Alright. Well, not the prettiest job in the world, is it? Luckily I've got 80 watts of soldering iron at my disposal, and it's going to be needed right now. Oh, yes it is. So this is all the AC side. Very sloppily done. Come on, soak in. Good boy. See if we can remedy that situation up a little bit. It really is terrible. Alright. Big thing of heat shrink. Gonna need that too. Let's separate out that blue wire too. Yeah, what do they do? Side of this is a blowtorch? I am not approving. Get off there. Alright. Oh. Goodbye. 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 Yeah, cheat string time. Right. And the second layer. Alright, now let's beautifully put that together. Oh, wait, it was supposed to be put together. Go ahead and suck it up. More? Oh, you're a hungry wire, aren't you? See, that's a lot nicer. So much nicer. Yes, it is. Look at that. A lot less of a fire hazard now, too. Alright. We'll go and shrink that down. Look at that. That looks so much nicer already. Yes it does. Next. Oh, so very nice. So very nice. More solder. More solder. Yeah, better. Much better. No, I can hopefully plug this in without dying. Dum, dum, dum. Yeah, we'll not have that down that far. Oh, better. Not monumentally so, but significantly so. And the fuse is missing a cover. That's gonna need a whole new port. Oh, let's cut that fuse out for the time being, right? Worked on the other one. Fuse wires. And this wire I'm not exactly a fan of either, which looks like it can just be attached right up to that. Oh, let's go do that one. That does look like it's factory done though. Ugh, terrible. Ugh. Oh yeah, that'll go right up there, no problem. Once I clean out this garbage. Let's see. Okay, well that wire's cleared off. It's going to be brought up to here. Got the extra off. I'm going to run it directly up to that switch. Okay. Now to make some complaints, I'm not putting the wire in the hole. That's a lot of wire though. Oh yeah. Yep. That's done. Give that a little heat shrink itself as well. And this little bugger goes to the fuse. Let's see, I'm gonna cut it right here. That's where it looks like the break in the wire is. And that looks like it's all good wire, so do that the way it is. This other brown section of wire here, the mains, and that'll go onto the other side of the power con connector. I heat shrink came back. Blasphemy. But whatever. And away we go. Time to do the soldering on that. So now this will be where the fuse will be resoldered to later on. So I'm not going to heat shrink the white wire on this connection. Same as I did with the last one, just so I remember where it goes. Solder. That's a little bit better. So now we're going to solder this together. And that should fix up the majority of the problems with the mains voltage coming in. You can start connecting up other things after this as well. The only thing we can connect up to this right now is the laser head. Kind of test the other power supplies. There's no galvo scanners, galvo amplifiers in here. Sorry. So can't get this laser completely working, but I do have to check the laser module in it. That does require some power, doesn't it? That looks nice. Well, we'll leave that just as is for the time being. Let's see what else we have to deal with. Grab that whole thing. Cut wire, where does that cut wire go to? Where's that guy? Yeah, I'm gonna undo that. See what we're getting into. That goes to the main board. But for what? What are you? DC power in, That could be DC power in. Not sure. Check that out. More cut wires. Those are from the Galvo amp, aren't they? Yes, well. You're going away now. Let's undo this too. Okay, those go to the Galvo amp. So these are the signal wires. Got positive and minus signal. And white balance is off. Stupid camera. That is down. Why are these? Why? Maybe this is a signal. What is this? Maybe for scan safety. I don't know. X, Y. Oh yeah, scan fail. Okay. Makes some sense. Alright, well, looks like a lot of tracing with those wires, but my goal right now is I'm going to need to build an adapter for these wires right here. I don't know if you can see them very well. Hopefully you can. These little plugs. I got to build an adapter, so what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to take these wires out completely like this. And I'm going to connect them up to the laser driver. We've got the laser driver. And got the red, green, and blue. And I'm going to be connecting these up to a little board. I'm going to make myself a little board that'll have these. And it'll connect to the DB25 of the LDA. I'll be able to run the laser head directly off the signal. That way I don't have to worry about any of the scan safety stuff. See what wires need to be reconnected up. Those laser power wires again. And then calibrate the laser head along with fishing, which is most definitely the positive wire for the fans from the bottom of the case here, as seen on the previous video. Yeah. Alright, well, put those on. We'll set that in like that for the time being. And let's go find. You know what? I'm going to lock that down. Something. Other screws missing. I really want to go find that other wire on the bottom. The other wire is jammed up but good. Kind of see it. Oh, yeah. Kind of see the wires along on the inside there. So, maybe it'll pull up nice and easy. Oh, that red's really caught though. Do I rip a wire? See if I rip a wire. Only one way to find out. That's a scientific method. Oh, I have done that. Well, guess what? I ripped a wire. Scientific method pays off. Due to the lodged fan wires, we get to look in the bottom and see what's in here, which I'm assuming is fans. Let's see. Fans and funny liquid. Well, that's disgusting. I think that's fog juice. Well, let's not lick it and find out. Oh yeah, that fan wire is ridiculously short, isn't it? Wow, that is super, super short. Oh, I'm going to extend that for sure. That'll work.
And then put some heat shrink on that.
Let's see if this shrinks down enough. Hopefully. Heat resistive hands are a must in this occupation. Flame retardant shirts don't hurt things either. Right, we can run that through. Put the fans back into place. Well, that wasn't very exciting, now was it? Gonna screw this all back down and together and flip over to the other side and start connecting up other wires. I have all the power supplies connected up now to the mains voltage, and I am just about ready to test it out, see if we're getting good power. So if everything works, we should be able to test that out. If it doesn't work, once again we're in a strange smoke situation. So let's go ahead and give some switches a tickle. I hear fans. Go ahead and test power. That's the Galvo power supply, which is a plus minus power supply. So put that right here. You guys can see that. It doesn't fall into the, it's gonna fall, isn't it? There, you can read that. Okay, so we can test the voltages. I'm gonna put the negative on the ground. Test V1, which is, I hope, positive. 20 volts positive. And V2, which should be 20 volts negative. 20 volts negative. Across V1, V2, be getting 40 volts positive. Which we are. That seems to be running, and the fans are running, which indicates that we have good healthy 12 volt power coming off the other power rail. Let's test that out. 12.1. Yeah, right in the range of the other one. So it looks like all we have to do now is prepare that board so we can feed signal into the laser driver. Test out that laser head. Time to test the laser head now. I made myself a little adapter, and it's pretty simple. The adapter works on a DB25 connector in the front, and I got these 3 2-pin plugs in the back, and each one of those plugs is for one of the signals, so red, green, and blue. There's a common ground point for the 3 channels, and then the modulation inputs coming off the DB25 connector. So pretty simple. It'll work for TTL, and it'll work for the analog modulated lasers. No problem with that. Pretty useful adapter that I made up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to plug each appropriate channel in. The red's going to be number 5, so find red, that's red. And the green is going to be number 6. And then blue is going to be number 7. So, with all those in, I can now connect up the DB25. See if that label is right. This is the laser that was listed as having a bad laser, bad red laser, low output, no output. So, we're going to find out which it is. We're going to bypass all the safety features, the interlocks and stuff like that. So even though the Galvo amps are missing and not supplying power to all of that, the interlocks and stuff are undone, we'll be able to test the laser output and see if it needs 2 diodes. Catastrophic optical damage is a killer of laser diodes. Let's turn off the lights, and let's turn on the laser and bring it up to red, see what happens. Very low output. Alright.
bring it up to yellow. See if we get green. You get green, alright. So green works. Let's see if we can get blue, so a green and blue, which will give us a cyan. Give us a little bit of a focus there. So into the cyans. That seems to work. And then just the blues also works. But yeah, no response off the red. It's supposed to be white. Huh.
Okay, I'm at a point right now where I can't really move forward until I get some new fuse holders for the lasers on the outside and check out the laser head to see how it's wired up for the red laser dabs. I have to check out to see whether it's the bad output on the laser driver here or whether it's a pair of bad reds with catastrophic optical damage, most likely. I'll explain more about that when I tackle that problem. Now the next video on the repair of the 6 lasers in general is going to be the 3 Citadini lasers. It'll probably be something with more complicated problems. I also expect there to be a little bit more dead time as far as just in general speaking, so I want to take that time to address some of your questions. If you have questions on how the laser scanners work, how this kind of stuff operates and troubleshooting, kind of seeing what's wrong with lasers, anything, pretty much, leave it in the comments below. I'll try to address that on the next one. I don't know exactly how many videos are going to be in this little mini-series, but I figure the last one, I might take the time out just to kind of explain a little bit of how I got into lights, my childhood, seeing the different technologies come forth, and a little bit of my experience in the professional lighting and laser scene / industry. It's been a pretty fun ride. It's not been a boring life, I'll tell you that. So, that's where I'm at right now. I guess stay tuned for more.